You're listening to Until They Sleep, a podcast where two parents finally get to sit down and discuss all the different things that run through their heads every day because their four kids are finally asleep.
It's us, the kids, and we're not asleep. We're taking over!
Until we meet again.
Remember, the way to make a family is not family friendly.
Remember, cockroach milk is, for some reason, healthier than cow milk. Until we meet again.
Cockroaches make milk?
Yeah.
Can I make some Grinch noises?
I believe that it's finally about time that I'm on this podcast because I think all of you have been on this podcast except me. So it's kind of my first time. Has been on this before?
Yeah.
No. Yes.
I'm the only person that
Now
hasn't
it's the
been on this,
mask.
so.
Now it's gonna be the mask. Jeez.
Dang.
Why are you guys saying names?
I love it.
Oh, is this the...
Boy.
Yes.
Boy. Can
Just
we
a
do
heads up.
Australian accents the
We've
whole
been
time?
recording for a minute already.
Oh, actually?
Oh,
Why didn't no one say we were recording?
Yeah, nobody said we've been recording.
I said I'm going to record, say no names.
Oh, well, guess you gotta delete that.
At least I didn't say me.
No,
You're
just
supposed
wanted to
to
get you
tell
guys
us
going.
stuff if you...
I just wanted to get you guys being silly.
This is so lame.
I don't think you know what that means.
Yes, we do.
I do not think you know how that means.
I thought we were going to talk about what are our favorite TVs.
Wait, hold on.
This is so embarrassing.
You guys can start.
And you said names again.
Let's do some Australian accents. Boy number 1 and boy number 2.
Good job.
She's better at doing the names than you are.
All right, boy
What's
number 1.
wrong,
Number 1.
This is the Australian accent, mate.
You want an Australian accent? I can give you an Australian accent. It's quite similar to the British accent. You just gotta add a little. It's just a southern twang.
Guys, can I say this?
It's all an
do this.
Australian accent really is.
Okay, now let's do this. What's number 1?
All right. So this is kind of like the Father's Day little get together, kicking it, doing the whole family. Finally, our teenager is joining us. First time recording for him. So this is an experience. He's kicking back. Of course, we have our number 2, who usually is a nonstop pain in the butt. And then, of course, our 2 little girls, 3 and 4, are just being goofballs, as usual. And we're just messing around here. And, honey, anything you want to add?
No.
No.
I'm not completely prepared for what we're going to discuss, but let us get on with it.
No, it was just a little hangout. We were just, talking with the family, talking with the kids. It's Father's Day, so
Let's see what's
I'm
up
gonna
to
interview
today.
the kids since Honey's not ready. I'm gonna go off real quick, and I'm gonna start from oldest to youngest all the way. And okay, yeah, let's do that. We'll go backwards.
Let's do backwards.
Yeah, number 1 is requesting backwards, so we're gonna go backwards. Okay, I'm gonna ask you questions, and I'm gonna ask you number 4, girl 2. I'm gonna ask you a question real quick, and then because it's Father's Day, right? So
It's
how do
not
you
Father's
know?
Day.
How do you know that Daddy loves you?
Because he always loved me since I was a baby.
But how do you know that?
Because I always wanted you instead of Mom.
yeah. You always, when you were a baby, you always wanted Daddy to pick you up instead of Mom. You're thinking it was maybe because I gave you like sweets and like juice.
Yeah.
Mommy just gave you milk, but Daddy gave you all the other stuff that you wanted. Like cucumbers and oranges.
Yeah.
Yeah. You think so? Okay.
Yeah.
Number 1.
One.
Yeah, number 1. Okay. So how do you know that Daddy loves you?
Whenever I walk outside and beat you home, you always say thank you. You make my day. I love you. You always say that whenever I come out.
And that's how you know that I love you? Yeah. Okay. I mean, that's how you know that you love me? Because you love to hear that?
Nah.
Because I tell you I love you?
Nah.
No?
It's just because I just want to see my daddy and be him.
Oh, okay. All right.
That makes
But that's
no sense.
that's you loving me. But how do you know that I love you? Aside from telling you that you made my day.
Because when Mommy had me in her, when she was pregnant with me, you always sang me songs, and when I came out, you always gave me stuff. You always try to make me happy.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. Boy, too. How do you know that your father loves you?
Because he buys me stuff. That makes no sense. And also, he smells like a girl.
He sounded like a girl? Yeah, he's making silly voices?
He sounds like
Yeah, because if you
Hey.
didn't love me, then you wouldn't buy me the food and the clothes and the toys.
Oh, okay. So,
Especially the toys, right?
That's his job, though.
Yeah, it's his
The
job
toys
to
are
love
not
us.
his job.
well, to buy you toys is not my job.
It's
But
his
to
job to
provide
love
for
us.
you guys is part of being a father, yes.
Or else he gets fired.
He gets fired from being a husband and a dad? Okay. All right. Boy,
He hasn't left.
I haven't bought Dude, that's hilarious because he hasn't left.
Yes.
Yeah. Boy said that he knows I love him because I haven't left. Wow. Okay.
Gotta go get the milk.
Yeah. I haven't said I've come back when I go buy milk. Huh? Yeah, it's hilarious. How do you know that your dad loves you?
How do I know my dad loves me?
Yeah, how would you, what is one thing that your dad does that shows you that he loves you?
He calls to check on me and tells me stuff.
There you go. See, that's nice.
He tells me about his life.
That's wonderful. That's a good one. You know, your dad still calls you even though you're a mother now. Mm-hmm. You're a mature woman.
Yeah, and he shows up randomly.
Yeah, with donuts.
With donuts.
Like he did the day before.
Yeah.
Before Father's Day. No. It's staying in. It's funny. My son's trying to edit already.
Now, Mr. Dad, how do you know that your dad loves you?
How do I know? Kind of like what you guys said. Because he could have just disappeared after my mom died. And he could have just had my mom's side of the family raise me or whatever not. But he still kept me. And he still provided for me, and he kind of raised me the best he could. You know, he didn't know how to be a dad. He didn't have a dad. He had stepdads, so he tried to be the best that he could from what he knew. Just kind of like I'm learning. You know, I can judge my dad and say he wasn't a great dad, and so I'm trying to do things that he didn't do for me with you guys. And in your eyes, you guys might one day grow up and say my dad wasn't a great dad, so you guys are going to try to be better dads. Or they're going to try to push their husbands to be better fathers than their father was. But yeah, that's how I know my old man loves me. Because I think it was more like some of the conversations we used to have. And just... or it's the lie that I like to tell myself that he loves me. But that he stuck around and he was a man. That's how I know. All right, so on that note, right, talking about... How do you know that your father loves you, or what do they do? I'm a little disappointed. I feel like I'm not doing a great job as a father if those were the answers that I got. One's talking about being in the womb, and the other one, what did she say? I forgot. Just that I always gave her stuff, like treats, and she wanted me more than you. And then the boy saying, I buy them stuff and I haven't left. Wow. Instead of saying, it's like, oh, no, you try to be there for everything that I do, or you try to coach me on my stuff.
Yeah, he tried. Yeah, he was our coach for the football team, he supports us.
You spoil us behind mom's back when she says we can't have nothing. You still give us the candy behind her back, or you take us.
That's just all still part of spoiling.
Yeah.
Is that
you
love?
hold me
Is
and you
that
kiss
love?
me.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or is it buying?
You cuddle with me.
It's love.
You show up to my school stuff. Why you were there for my first day of everything. But no, that shit doesn't matter.
You
All right.
put them on the spot.
No, it's okay. Well, it's a good thing. It's just wanted to know. On that subject, right? So our family, like we said that before, we like to watch a lot of movies, right? We like to entertain ourselves as part of our family bonding time. We sit down and we usually watch a movie a weekend as a family. We all pick random stuff. So we haven't done a draft in a while. I wanted to do a draft again. I told the kids to think about father figures in movies or TV shows that they like, what kind of fathers they are. So I think we're going to start the same way with the youngest to the oldest. And so our little one has been very excited, and I kind of gave them that homework to think about what are their favorite daddies and stuff that they watch. So go ahead, tell us who are your favorite daddies on TV and movies.
I like Chocolate's owner's dad.
Oh, you like Hiccup's daddy?
Yeah. Hiccup's daddy. Bandit.
Okay, Bandit.
Moana's dad.
Moana's dad? You like Moana's dad? I thought he was mean the whole time.
It's kind of funny on the tablet when it had the rock head in Monty's face.
Okay. And do you remember what Hiccup's daddy's name is?
Hiccup's dad's name
Stoic.
is Stoic.
Oh, and why do you like him as a daddy?
Because he's funny.
He's funny. Yeah, he's a funny daddy. I don't see how
he
he's
sings a nice song to hit the mommy.
Yeah.
So because he tries to be part of his son. Okay, you guys want to do 3 or 5?
3.
3's good, right? We'll
Yeah.
do 3. Okay, because we might have some overlap. So then, if somebody repeats it, you just have to ask somebody else. All right.
Okay.
So girl number 1. Who are your favorite TV, movie, cartoon daddies? So, okay, sorry. So we have Stoic.
Yeah, we've already said. I'll write it down. So we already said Stoic.
We have
Bandit.
Oh yeah, we didn't cover why Bandit. Why do you like Bandit so much?
Bandit is funny.
He's funny. He's a fun dad, huh? He's always playing with the girls, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's playing with the girls.
He's
China
hilarious.
Rocco. Dingo's baby.
Yeah, I think Bandit makes all daddies look bad. You know, I think all daddies. I think all kids now expect all the daddies to be like that, and it's very hard for all daddies to be like that. We can try, but we will never compete against him.
It was funny when Bluey was a grown-up and she had a kid and she married Mackenzie, and her kid was playing with Bluey when she was little, attacking Bandit.
Yeah, just
Funny
like the
when
mommy
he said-
used to do.
Yeah, it was funny when Bandit said, "Oh no."
Yeah. Or maybe one day, all daddies get to be grandpas and play like that with their grandkids too. Okay.
How did you know he was a grandpa?
I guess that's Bluey's daddy, and now Bluey had a baby, and that makes him a grandpa.
Yeah. Also,
That's all speculation.
the mom had glasses, and the house was now a robot, but they lived in a robot city.
Spoiler alert if you haven't seen the last
I
episodes of
know,
Bluey.
and there's speculation there. We're not quite sure if this is factual.
Okay.
Okay, next.
Okay, next one. So here we go. Munchkin. What?
Gru, because he makes a really funny dad.
Gru from Despicable Me.
Yeah. Let's see. We have 2 Disneys. Let's see. We have.
So apparently my girls like funny dads.
Let's see. We have Merida's dad, Asparagus. I think that's his name.
Oh
Fergus.
Asparagus. He's also funny. He makes really funny.
What's your favorite scene?
My favorite scene is when he was
Oh, I know.
I don't want to go in the wind. I want to fly.
She can't even get through the line. She
But
quotes this
it-
line all the time.
It was like this.
I want to be remembered.
No one can see you, honeys.
He put his hands up to his chin and he made a weird face and it was so weird.
And who's your third daddy?
I just want to ride my horse for my hair in the wind.
Yeah, like that.
My third one is Mulan's dad.
You like
Mulan's
Mulan's dad?
Ooh.
And why do you like Mulan's dad?
Because he was like always taking care of her, and he's always like, whenever she was like getting something wrong, he always helps her. So he's like taking care.
So he's a good supportive daddy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's always there for her. Gives her good advice. And he's loving.
Mhm.
Because he's not funny.
Yeah, cause
So we finally have a daddy that's not funny.
He's very serious, yeah.
yeah.
Well, Fargus is pretty serious. But,
Is
oh,
he
no,
really?
is
No,
funny,
he's
yeah.
not. He's a goof.
And because when Mulan got mad that her dad was going to the war, he said, if I thought I am sacrificing myself to protect my country, or it was city.
It's
Country.
okay.
Country.
Okay. All right. Well, that's all we have, Fargus. We have Mulan's daddy. And we have
Drew.
Gru.
Gru.
Gru. Okay. All right. So here we go. Boy number 2. Little boy.
Pick 3.
Okay, I have Professor Butterholm from Hellboy.
Okay.
And I picked him because he found Hellboy in the war and brought him in, raised him, and taught him how to fight.
Okay.
And be a good
And those make him
Yeah.
good qualities?
person.
Okay.
And then I picked Odin from Thor.
Oh, okay. Tough love, huh?
Yes, because, yeah, that's right, because he has tough love, he's a good father, and he raised Loki.
Because he took
'Cause
him
he-
in. He took him in as a baby and raised him as his own.
And then I have the Godfather, because he has a lot of love for his sons, and he's protective.
Okay. Don Corleone, huh? All right. That's
Number
a good one.
one.
Yeah, he was a good dad. I
Boy
mean,
number 1, it's your turn.
He loved his family.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
don't even know.
And boy number 1 is thinking.
Okay, so for my 3, I'm going like from third to like first.
Okay.
So in third, I have Gomez Adams.
Oh, mom's
silly.
jaw just dropped off it.
Is that yours, Mom?
Yes.
Sorry.
Go
You
ahead. Why?
You just said that.
Because Gomez, he's like a funny dad, and he's very like also serious at the same time, and he's like always there for his kids, and he's always like trying to support them and be there for them.
That's a good reason. That's a great. Yeah, another good one. All right. All right. Always kissing the mom.
Yeah.
Showing love and affection.
Yeah, he
Cara
loves
mia.
he loves everyone. He loves his entire family.
Cara mia.
I didn't speak French.
Yes, you do.
No, I didn't right now for him to
Cara
start.
mia. You're supposed to answer back.
We?
She's supposed to be the Adams fan, and she doesn't even know what she answers
You're
with.
French.
Well, it's something
I
with
know,
M.
I'm
No.
just saying.
Never mind.
he-
And next one.
And
Number
sec-
2.
In second, I have Din Jarn Orlando.
Oh.
And why is he a good dad?
He's
He's the
very,
best dad ever. That's why.
He's a very supportive, and he's very protective. He can be a little fun, but like he is a very like protective mostly, and he's like
He gives in. Remember that little ball? He's like, no, kid, leave it alone. And then at the end, he's like, here you go, kid.
I think you took your dad's.
probably sorry.
Go ahead.
And then for my first, it's from a movie I don't think you guys have seen. Guido Orefice. He's a dad in a movie that I watched in history.
Oh, is this the one you told me
Yeah,
about?
Life is Beautiful. That one we watched in history. Yeah, it's a sad movie, but he's a dad who's in one of the concentration camps during World War II, and his son's with him, and he has to like hide his son because his son escaped from like the gas chambers and stuff. So he's hiding his son, and he's trying to reassure his son that nothing bad's happening, and that it's that they're playing a game, and the game's gonna like all be over soon. But he's very happy about it. Like he makes jokes out of it and all. He like improvises, trying to make it seem like it's not that much of a big deal. But like at the very end, like protecting his son, he dies, and his son and his mom escape, and then like the movie ends. But it's a sad movie. But he's a good dad. I think he's a good
Wow, I'm so freaking depressed right now.
What is depressed?
But sad. But
He told
that
me
sounds like
about-
that sounds like a beautiful movie. I'm gonna have to watch it.
Yeah, he told me about it.
I kind of want to watch
good
it,
movie.
and I don't. I want to watch it, and I don't, because
You'd
I don't.
cry a lot.
I don't like to see sad movies, but I also like to see sad movies when it's a happy ending.
It's a happy
Okay.
ending.
All right. And Mom, what do you got for us?
Well, my number 1 is gone. So scratching him off.
Sorry.
That's okay. So I did have a 4th just in case this happened. So Herman Munster, because
bad.
he's always happy and
He's
loving.
Great.
He loves Eddie. He loves Eddie. He'll do anything for Eddie. Right?
And Marilyn.
And Marilyn, yeah, he's very protective of Marilyn and Eddie. So I think he's
I just think every time I hear Herman Monster, I'm like, like that.
he's just very optimistic. Like he doesn't see bad stuff. Like he's not negative in any way, and
Oh.
he sees the
Wow.
best. He sees the best in life.
Wow. But she's always putting me down.
I'm very.
Yeah,
talking about you.
just like Herman Monster, and I'm like, I'm so good looking and everything. He's like, you're ugly. Herman Monster's ugly, and you never really put him down.
Okay, my other one is Hopper from Stranger Things.
Oh, he's a good dad.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Hopper.
Hopper's character, because he adopts
11.
11, and he's very protective of her, and he wants to give her a great life. So what are you doing? Don't do that right now. Okay, and my number 3 is gonna be Tim Allen.
I don't know who that is.
Like the
Yeah, but you
actor.
gotta pick one.
Tim Allen
Just
from
Tim
Home
Allen.
Improvement.
Yeah, so
Okay, so
Home
Tim,
Improvement Dad?
I'm sorry. Tim Allen's gosh darn it, you're right. He does have. Okay, I picked Home Improvement Dad. His character in Home Improvement, he's a great boy dad, and he's just maybe it's just because he was fun to watch.
I think he was a better dad than Last Man Standing.
And Last Man Standing, because he had the daughters.
Yeah, but he was just
Well,
funny.
oh, that's so funny. I just realized he only had girls in that one,
Mhm.
and then he only had boys in the
The
other one.
grandson, though. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I don't know.
Those
I
are
picked
good
Home
ones.
Improvement.
Yeah, that's okay. Buzz Lightyear. Yes.
And yes,
Who's Hopper?
from Stranger Things, you remember
the cop.
with the upside down. He's the cop who protects the girl.
No.
He was the second Hellboy.
Yeah. Why
What?
everyone's raising their
I
hands.
know.
Hopper was one of my other options because he adopted a living.
Okay. Okay. Yes, baby.
I thought you said copper, not hopper.
Copper. I said Hopper. Okay, and now it's Daddy's turn. Daddy's turn. Who are his top his top 3?
So I didn't pick any because I wanted to see what everybody picked.
Uh-huh.
I find it amazing that nobody picked Mrs. Doubtfire or Mr. Mom
I've never seen
or
It's so funny because these are all the movies he was telling you guys the other day.
so in no specific order, I would have to say, man, there's so many good dad figures out there.
There are a lot of good dad figures on TV.
There's so many of them. I'm gonna say Viggo Mortensen. Period.
Oh.
There was a movie. Actually, this makes him number 1 automatically. Called The Road. It's the saddest movie ever. It breaks your heart. It's a post-apocalyptic movie, and it's him and his son and how he has to raise him in this crazy world, and what a father's willing to do to keep his son alive, kind of like yours. And yeah, it's just a sad movie. It's just a sad movie, but it's a perfect example of a father and what fathers will do to save their child and to make them grow up. And then he also has another one where his name, Captain Awesome, I believe it is, where he loses his wife and he has to raise his 4 kids by himself. And he's kind of like a hippie-ish kind of dude. But he's kind of, him and his wife were homeschooling the kids, and they're very smart and they're very ahead of time, very advanced. And yeah, it's just a great movie. I actually wanted to watch that with the family, but it was one of those where I didn't want to make everybody sad. So Beagles, I would just call him. And then there was A History of Violence too, where he plays a great dad who's getting away from his past and trying to raise his family.
So just Viggo Mortensen.
So Viggo, period, yeah. And then
in all the movies.
And then of course, you can never forget my dad. You know, Rocky Balboa to me is like the best dad ever. I mean, there's so many memes about the advice he gives to his son growing up as a father. You know, and they become iconic, especially on the Rocky Balboa movie, and then even on Rocky IV. The advice he gives his friends, how he talks to his kid throughout the movies. You know, since Rocky 2 and on. So like, he's just the way that he's a father. Like, it's just, I mean, he's my adopted dad, right? I always make that joke that he's my dad. Like, he was my role model. So that's 2. And then when I was saying Viggo, I was thinking about another one. There's so many. I'm having a. My wife started to give me a hint. I'm like,
when you were talking about Viggo Mortensen, I remembered Arnold Schwarzenegger's character.
Oh,
and
Maggie.
Maggie.
Yeah,
that
Maggie.
movie.
Yeah, that was a good one. Now, I'm not drafting him. It's a great one, though. Okay, so not picking Maggie. Oh, man, you guys got me. I want to pick a cute one, like a cartoon one, just because we have kids. And I can't believe... Okay, so I definitely would have picked Bingo, but he's gone.
Bandit.
Gru is another good one. Hellboy's dad is another great one. Batman does not a dad.
I mean, yeah,
maybe he has Damien.
Oh, yeah, but...
He adopted Dick.
He raised Robin, and he wants to raise Batgirl. He's a great father.
You know what? You just made me think about another great father, and I'm gonna go with him. I'm gonna go with Jonathan Kent. Because if it wasn't for him, Clark Kent wouldn't exist. It's his heart and his love and the way he raised him and the manners that made him such a great person that he ended up being Superman. Because if not, we wouldn't have had Superman.
He would have been an evil alien.
Yeah, he would have been an evil alien. Yes, sir.
I have a 4th option since you said that.
What?
Ben Parker.
Ben Parker, yeah, Uncle Ben. Uncle Ben's another great one. Oh, now everybody's thinking about that. Okay, what you got?
I have a 4th dad.
Okay.
And it's Darth Vader because at the end of a movie, he tells Luke something, and I was like happy.
And when he's dying?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is nice. Yeah, he was a good father because he did all that to try to save his wife so that he can have his kids, right? Yeah. But he was lied to. Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
Boba Fett.
Boba Fett is the worst, man. You're talking about Jango Fett?
Jango Fett.
Can you imagine being Jango Fett on Father's Day and getting like all the letters from all the clones?
3 million letters.
Yeah.
I have a 4th dad.
Okay.
Since now he's the bandit that has kids, I have another no dad that has kids.
Who is it?
I need to remember his name.
Where's he from?
He's from
Did you just say you had a 4th because everybody else had one?
Just tell us what it has.
The Terminator.
No, it's someone that has kids.
Why are we using our baby voice?
But he is he's a long neck for a dinosaur.
Oh yeah.
He has a kid.
The Good Dinosaur.
Yeah, good dinosaur.
Yeah, that's a great one, baby.
I forgot
He was a
that.
good daddy. He's the best daddy. You're right.
I
Yeah.
don't know who. Oh, are you
That's a
talking
sad
about
one.
the silly dad in in Dinosaur? Are you talking about the dad with the son with the mohawk and his daughter?
The one from Dinosaurs?
Yeah.
Sinclair?
Are you talking about that one?
No, she's talking about
No,
the
she-
good dinosaur.
The one with the little boy, the ones with the long necked dinosaurs?
And the daddy dies.
Yeah, and the
We were saving them?
and the mean yellow
Triceratops.
the one
Pterodactyls.
with the one with the 3 horns.
That's a
Oh, that's
Triceratops.
there's no daddy on. Well,
That's the grandpa.
on Land Before Time.
Yeah.
On Land
Okay.
Before Time, there's a grandpa. Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh, what about Five-O Mousekowitz's daddy?
I don't know who that is.
No, he was a liar. He was saying there was
Yes,
no
he
cats
told
in
there was no
America.
cats.
He didn't know. Nah. No, that's another good dad. He was a loving dad too. So yeah. So there's a lot of good father figures in a lot of movies, right? But why do most of them have to die?
Motivation.
To save
What?
the family.
And then he starts
It's
thinking.
the same thing she did.
All right.
Moving on.
I know why the dads kill themselves.
No, they
They
don't.
don't kill themselves.
Oh, that's what I was thinking. Thanks for reminding me. What?
The dads have to die for the tinies to learn a lesson and to motivate them to like avenge their fathers. Or
No, I think it's because eventually we all take over the role of our fathers.
yeah, avenge.
So I was gonna say, I remember what I was thinking about, and I lost my train of thought when I was talking about the road. If I had to pick another one, like if I had like take it back, I would say Vigo on the road. I would say Rocky Balboa as always, and then I can't remember the name of the character, but it's Robin Williams, and the movie What Dreams May Come. It's a sad movie. It covers pretty much purgatory and being a father of a boy and a girl, trying to raise them, and just what happens. And it's an old movie, but it's a good movie. Yeah, it's a sad movie too, but it's a great one. Yeah, I was just trying to pick a kid, and one that the kids might know, but I don't know that one either.
You could have just gone with Mrs. Doubtfire. They
No,
know-
I don't like Mrs. Doubtfire.
Well, but the kids.
Yeah, I know,
No,
but I
that's
don't
fine.
like Mrs. Doubtfire.
Okay.
I mean, I know it was a great movie, like people enjoyed it and whatever not, but you
Like
know,
the extremes, a father would go to spend time with his children.
But James Bond would never, be a bad guy like that.
James Bond would never.
Pierce
be
Brosnan.
He's not a bad guy.
Well, yeah,
He's not a bad guy. The mom's moving on.
Well, I hate the mom, so.
Okay. All right. So there are our top picks for fathers from movies and TV.
I want to say something.
Okay.
But it's not that movie, it's the something from a different movie that
Okay.
was on the tablet he showed me. I want to be beautiful. I want to be beautiful.
That has nothing to do with what we're talking about right now.
Okay, that was Miss Silly. Anything else you guys want to add? Mr. Quiet over there, Mr. Cool Guy, Mr. Alpaca?
It's just the way my hair is.
So Dad over here found a meme about a lady laughing at the fact that the kids nowadays look like alpacas
With their haircut.
with their haircut, and so he's been making fun of our oldest.
I have your hair.
Yeah, but
you
you
don't
don't brush it.
you don't
Brush it.
you don't comb it the way your dad used to though. It's okay. It's the summertime. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's alright. It's just a joke. Don't take it to heart. It's just me being silly.
When we finish.
I mean, girl number 2 just sounded like those She used to go like.
Sand people?
Yeah, she just sounded like a sand person
Tusken Raiders.
from Star Wars.
Yeah, Tusken Raider. Okay.
Wait. When I yawns.
See, we got 2 turn quiet, 2 turn silly.
Did you want to talk about, ask them about Disneyland?
Yes.
Sure. We'll go over.
Just real quick.
All right. So go ahead, Mom.
So, we went to Disneyland before Father's Day. So, I'm just going to go around and ask you each what your experience was. Because we already recorded about Disneyland, but we didn't get to take your take on it. We didn't get your information or what you thought about it. So, I just wanted to ask you guys real quick before we finish off. So, we're going to... Ready? Girl number 2. What did you think about Disneyland?
Well, what I thought about Disneyland is
In your normal voice.
Oh, okay. Well, what I thought about Disneyland was when my mom and my dad said there were fun rides.
Was it fun? Did you think it was fun?
My mom and my dad said
Yeah.
it was right.
Yeah.
Like
What
she
was-
wasn't there. Like
She wasn't there.
they told me it was fun, so I just lived there for fun.
Did you? What was your favorite ride?
My favorite ride was the cup ride last night when I was having my Darth Vader ears, how I kept in my face, and I was just looking serious.
And the teacups, and that you were. That's your favorite ride.
Teacups.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was funny.
So
Okay.
yeah, like we said before, she got some Darth Vader Mickey Mouse ears with a black veil on it, and
I guess it's supposed to be a cape, but she used it as a veil.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
So her favorite ride was the Alice in Wonderland teacups. Wow.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
All right, girl number 1. What was your favorite thing about Disneyland?
It's so obvious. My favorite one was, what was it called?
Well, what did you do?
What did you do on it?
Oh, I remember now. It was the racing game. It was fun. I got to turn a wheel and I got to,
Oh, Autotopia.
yeah.
You love that one?
I was
it was
doing
fun.
so good by driving when I crashed.
She bumped into us.
Yes,
Yeah,
they
but
did
I
bump
was
into
real
us.
good at driving. I love the car itself, so I
Okay.
go.
That was your favorite thing. Did you enjoy going to Disneyland for the first time?
Yep.
Yep.
But my favorite thing was that I got new Stitch ears with
Oh.
a little stitch in front.
Yep, you did. Nice. Boy number 2.
My favorite ride was the Thunder Mountain because I almost passed out on that one.
What?
Why did you
That's the first I hear about this.
Yeah, his eyes were like straight out like the mask. They were so big. Like he looked like the Simpsons. Like he had Simpson eyes. You know, they're like just big, popping out of his head. Beetlejuice status. You know.
I like the car driving one because I like the smell of the gas.
Okay.
So what was that one called? Autotopia.
Autotopia is the gas one.
Yeah. So
The car one.
we made it a point to get on that one because there's a rumor going around that might be it for it. It's going away after
Yeah,
this
that'll be
year.
going away soon, yeah. Okay, and boy number 1, he went with school recently, but did you have a favorite ride?
No.
No? Okay.
Wait, I have
Wait.
another favorite ride.
Maybe the Millennium Falcon one. That might be my favorite ride.
The Millennium Falcon? Okay.
Wait, I have another ride.
Okay.
It's the one when I was putting my hands up when the train was going so fast and standing
Thunder
up.
Mountain.
Thunder Mountain,
Yeah.
yes. And you
That-
kept standing up.
I
yeah.
like the Thunder Mountain. I was a little scared.
Yeah.
It was also
Mom.
It's always pirates.
Of course it's Pirates of the Caribbean. You were born looking
I
like
changed my mind. Mine is also Pirates because I forgot about
I was going for Pirates. But I was like, nothing mostly happened. There was only 2 bumps.
Remember when we went to shoot the ships and I saw the pirate ship and I was next to the thing and I said, oh man, I shouldn't have worn my pirate dress.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she
Yeah,
said
yeah.
she should have worn her pirate dress.
Yeah, you were in the pirate ride. I said, oh man, I shouldn't have worn my pirate dress.
I was the only one not wearing Star Wars.
That's right, you were. I'm sorry I messed up on getting you dressed.
I wasn't either. Then again, I was wearing like a sweatshirt the entire day.
I was wearing Star Wars.
I know. And if you're gonna wear a sweatshirt, you would have thought he would have worn that Boba Fett one.
You're right.
I forgot I have that.
He's like, oh.
Next time we go there,
Next time you go to Disneyland.
next time we go to Disneyland and we see the ships and we go on the pirate ride, I'm gonna bring my dress.
Okay. All right. Well, I just wanted to get your take real quick on what your favorite rides were.
Okay, girls, overall, do you like Disneyland?
Yes.
Yeah, so
More than
fun.
Universal, or you still like
No.
Universal?
I like Universal the more.
They-
The Simpsons,
I'm giving
the pterodactyls. I mean,
Oh yeah, Jurassic Park.
yeah,
I love
Jurassic Park.
every single
about you?
one. I love Universal and Disneyland.
I like the trains.
What trains?
All of the trains.
The tram ride and the train ride.
On Disneyland?
Yes.
Oh, so yeah, the little train that goes around, and then the metro.
The tram.
The tram.
When we were
And then the ride with the Thunder Mountain.
Oh, yeah, it was another train.
And then the Mickey Mouse train.
Yeah, that's the tram.
Pink windows.
pink windows.
I don't know what he's talking about.
The one that was actually a train that went to restaurants and stuff.
That was the
Yeah,
tram.
That was the tram.
I miss
It was
Disney-
white.
Disney
Oh
was
no, it changed
fun.
colors. That's right.
Disney was fun, but when we first got to Disney, I said, "Hey, what's Universal Studio?" Until I figured out they give it away, but they're gonna bring it back.
I was. Mom,
We were at
this is
Disneyland,
like,
not Universal
is
Studios.
like-
Because you thought Universal, because that's what we told you we were going, so you guys wouldn't be asking, "Are we there yet? Are we there yet? How much longer? How much longer?" So we
did
said
ask.
that because that way when we say we're going to Universal, you guys already know you're going to be in the car for a while. So that was part of the reason why we said that.
Oh, you tricked us. That's like the second time they tricked us.
Wait a
They tricked
second.
us.
All right.
Okay, guys. Well, thank you for joining us. and
Nobody asked me what my favorite.
Oh,
Mr.
what was
Dad,
your favorite?
Mr. Dad,
thing?
what was your favorite?
Mr. Toadswell ride.
Mr.
Oh,
Toad's
yeah.
Wild Ride.
You've been loving that since you were a kid, Daddy.
Yeah, no, it sucked this time. It wasn't hot.
We went on the airplane
It's supposed to
before.
be really hot. It wasn't hot this time.
I don't know
We
why
would
you
go
want it
to-
hot. You don't like it
My
hot.
favorite was I'm torn between Star Tours because I really enjoyed the new update and I got to see Ahsoka. And the whales.
Ahsoka.
The whales were very nice. And I think we covered this before. But still, I'm repeating it again. And of course the Millennium Falcon. I get to pilot the Millennium Falcon. And watching Kylo Ren. I wanted to punch him. Oh, and meeting Din Djarin and photobombing the people that were taking pictures with him.
Just like you guys got photobombed on Star Tours.
Because I loved Din
Yeah.
Djarin and he didn't have time for me because he was too popular and I'm upset. And I want to go back.
That explains nothing.
Okay, well,
recording
thank you for listening. And
Now we have brothers beating each other up.
okay,
We're being goofballs.
you guys have a good night.
Well, thanks guys for joining us and thank you for
Bye
joining.
and good night.
Goodbye, world.
Goof off.
Goof up, exactly.
Yeah, goof
Being
off.
goofballs.
Alrighty.
All right. Good
Thank
night.
you. Good night, everybody.
Okay. Bye.
Good night.